Advantages and disadvantages of rain. Rain has numerous implications for the environment, notably replenishing wild vegetation, moistening the air, forming streams and rivers, refilling the water table, and creating extremely beneficial negative ions. The redistribution of clean, fresh water in the water cycle is by far the most significant benefit of rainfall. 1. Human life sustenance. Human body needs a consistent availability of fresh water to help support its continued existence, which is made available by plenty of precipitation. To disintegrate solids, the human digestive system necessitates water. Sweat, urine, and feces all assist to completely eliminate hazardous toxins from the human system. 2. Plants cannot sustain without rain. Vegetation, plants and trees, grass, and blossoming flowering shrubs all necessitate water to survive and flourish. From C4FGCBBSDS through adult stages of growth, plant roots soak up moisture and transmit it to the stems and leaves, promoting nourishment. As a direct consequence of photosynthesis, plants take in carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, providing the essential oxygen to the atmosphere for animal respiration. 3. Rain is a vitality resource for all components of the environment. Plant species get the water they require to convert solar energy into nutrition from rainwater-soaked soil, and animals derive their hydration from the watered vegetation as well as static and running water. Rain cools the air, which has already been scorched by the sun, rehydrating and replenishing parched leaves and grasslands. It retains rivers, waterways, and marshes, which in turn helps to furnish fresh water to fish and amphibians. 4. Spontaneous freshwater storage. Rainwater falls to the surface and is soaked into the topsoil, ultimately hitting aquifers in the bedrock. The water table in aquifers maintains high levels of concentration of water. Many man-made water wells serve to drink and to bathe water by pulling straight from the water table. Aquifer water penetrates through sedimentary rock to other regions, giving plants and trees a steady and consistent inflow of water. 5. Hydroelectric facilities that power seamlessly. Hydroelectric facilities leverage an archaic manner of energy generation. They leverage the fluid motion of fast-moving rivers or the gravity of reservoirs to propel gigantic wind turbines. Rain furnishes all of the water capacity necessary to drive hydroelectric plants, rendering them pollution-free. As a source of energy, rain is completely complementary. All of our hydroelectric plants are kept on running by a constant stream of precipitation. 6. Rain has other scientific edifices. Humans have recognized advanced functionality for rain. Rainwater-produced spontaneous lightning is now being studied by various researchers and see whether its electricity can actually be captured and stored separately. Scientists are also trying to investigate cloud seeding as a means of producing rain. Disadvantages of rain. Rain is absolutely lovely, but there is no such thing as too much of which is always wonderful in the world. Rain gets a terrible reputation a lot more these days. As with weather-sensitive activities, the unnecessary burden aspect is well known and clearly evident. 1. Changing water quality. Rainwater is generally preferable to synthetic agricultural technologies since it eliminates the increased contaminants that artificial irrigation methods commonly incorporate, such as chlorine. However, there is one complicating factor: when a polluted atmosphere yields acid rain, it is severely detrimental to the environment and human health. Rainwater's blessings are curtailed. 2. Extremely dangerous mudslides. When there is a considerable amount of precipitation after a drier season, mudslides can strike, and they can be catastrophic. They not only erode away rich soil, but they can also potentially damage dwellings and endanger human life. They normally occur on hillsides, and even if there aren't any dwellings on the mountainside, there's the possibility of devastating mayhem on the roads, businesses, and dwellings at the foot. 3. Flooding. Major flooding wrecks residences, industries, and individual lives under the worst cases. When the origin of the inundation is extended days of heavy downpour, the flooding might be incremental. Flash floods, on the other contrary, are arguably even more dangerous and deadly since they can overwhelm individuals who are either unprepared for them or misjudge their serious threat. Cities and towns are obliged to rebuild, which has detrimental financial consequences. 4. Driving hazard. One major drawback of rain is that it takes longer to slow down on moist roads. Hence, if people are driving as if the highways are not damp, tragedies can happen. 5. Inconvenience resulting from unexpected downpours. Rain may be inconvenient for individuals who have left home without suitable attire, raincoats, rain boots, etc. They will be woefully underprepared to deal with the problem.